Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bryant Park! My name is Dan Fishman. I'm Director of Public Events here at Bryant Park, and I'm so glad to see you all here for Accordion Festival! Tonight's event is part of Bryant Park Picnic Performances, presented by Bank of America. All summer long, on this very stage, we've brought free, world-class music, theater, and dance. Let's give a round of applause for free events in New York City. I'm actually quite sad to say it, but we have reached our final weekend of the summer. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to do some, statistics from the summer. We've had just around 70,000 people come see an event on this stage as part of Picnic Performances. Yeah, let's give a round of applause for that. And in addition, you can see we're live streaming this event as well on our social media channels at Bryant Park. And we've had more than 400,000 people tune in to at least a part of one of these live streams. So we're really trying to get this amazing New York culture out there to the world. I would like to offer a special thank you to Bank of America, our leadership supporter for Picnic Performances. They've been a wonderful partner for us, and we really could not do these events without them. So let's give them a round of applause, too, to Bank of America. In addition, as we wrap our season here, I just want to give a shout out very briefly to all of the Bryant Park staff who make these events possible. From our sanitation team to our security team, the events team, all of our technical production staff, the audio, lighting, video teams. There's many more than I can't announce here today, but it's really been a huge effort to put these on. I want to thank them. Some housekeeping. If you're enjoying one of these amazing free blankets, please, when you leave tonight, fold them and return them to where you received them. And same with chairs. If you brought one onto the lawn, please remove if you can. There's food and drinks on the far side of the lawn. Please check those out, especially during our changeovers between sets tonight. It's a great opportunity. And without much further ado, I'm really excited to have next to me my friend and also the curator of this fantastic series, Ariana Hellerman.
Thank you, Dan. And everything Dan just said around thanking the Bryant Park staff, the fact that we've had so many people in the park, this is all because of Dan. So we have to give a big round of applause for Dan. As Dan shared, my name is Ariana Hellerman. I'm the curator, and I helped conceptualize the Accordions Around the World series. I'm going to tell you more about that history and also the ideas around that, but we want to get you the music. So I'm going to start off with an introduction for our first band. And it's really, really such an honor to have this band here because members of the band have recently come over from Afghanistan. And I also learned earlier today that my name, Ariana, is how Afghans refer to their country. So it feels very, very special to be able to introduce them right now. And yeah, they are very deserving of applause, so I hope you'll give them so much love this evening. The Heart of Afghanistan features 4 brilliant Afghan musicians. Famed singer and Afghan TV star Ahmad Fanouz on vocals and harmonium, his sons Elham Fanouz on piano and Mehran Fanouz on violin, and Hamid Akbar on tabla, who wanted me to say that he is from the Bay Area also. So if there's any Bay Area love, please give it up. Unable to perform inside Afghanistan today, where the Taliban has banned all music, the group, recently reunited, carries the flame of Afghanistan's rich and complex musical heritage, from its pre-Islamic Buddhist period to the modern era. Included in the program will be the traditional ghazals based on the Sufi-inspired poetry of Rumi, who was born in Afghanistan, Afghan folk music, and the iconic hits of legendary singer Ahmad Zahir, first recorded in the 60s and 70s and still wildly popular today. So without further ado, Heart of Afghanistan.
و گوش خاطر تو فسانه ها خواهم خواند و گواره آقا شمن چوایی تو و گوش خاطر تو فسانه ها خواهم خواند اگر بهار بیاید ترانه ها خواهم خواند ترانه های خوشه رو عاشقانه خواهم خواند ترانه های خوشه رو عاشقانه خواهم خواند.
Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, thank you everyone for coming and supporting us here and enjoying this evening. What a beautiful weather, what a beautiful atmosphere. Thank you guys for coming. I just want to quickly introduce this next song that Mr. Fundus is going to be singing. It's basically a song dedicated to the New Year's Day of Afghanistan. So we will be performing that.
لیلا لیلا نوروز است خدایا دنیا دو روز است میان دختران کاکل کی دارد لیلا نوروز است خدایا دنیا دو روز است و مثل زلف تو سنبل کی دارد لیلا لیلا نوروز است خدایا دنیا دو روز است و پیش گل فروشا جمع و جوش است لیلا لیلا نوروز است خدایا دنیا دو روز است غم نالیدن بلبل کی دارد لیلا لیلا نوروز است خدایا دنیا دو روز است لیلا لیلا نوروز است خدایا دنیا دو روز است خدایا دل بسوز است خدایا دنیا دو روز است به این شهر پر از عشق و ستاره بخوان به هرات بخوان دوباره بخوان به این شهر پر از عشق و ستاره بخوان که عشق جاودانی داشته باشیم بخوان که نقش مهربانی داشته باشیم بخوان که عشق جاودانی داشته باشیم بخوان که نقش مهربانی داشته باشیم دشمن تو شگفت باد باغ و گلشن تو حیف است اگر سر بهانه بینوا بمانه حیف است اگر تخت سفر بینوا بمانه بخوان به هرات بخوان دوباره بخوان به این شهر پر از عشق و ستاره بخوان که عشق جاودانی داشته باشیم بخوان که نقش مهربانی داشته باشیم بخوان که عشق جاودانی داشته باشیم بخوان که نقش مهربانی داشته باشیم بخوان که عشق جاودانی داشته باشیم بخوان که نقش مهربانی داشته باشیم زندگی دریای سرشوریده است تلخ و تلخ و سنگه هر که با کش نیز دریا را میوست به دلان و پای میماند زندگی شور نازنی داره زندگی شور نازنی داره کشمکشای آتشی داره زندگی شور نازنی داره زندگی شور نازنی داره دریای زندگی شور و غوغای زندگی بی فراز و نشیبونست حیات بی فراز و نشیبونست حیات کو سرای زندگیش هست کو سرای زندگیش هست زندگی شور نازنین داره زندگی شور نازنین داره بهر دل بردن هر کجا بکنی دل چه باشد که من دره کنم دل چه باشد که من دره کنم عاشقی مذهب است مذهب دی عاشقی مذهب است مذهب دی زندگی شور نازنین داره زندگی شور نازنین داره کشمکش آتشی داره زندگی شور نازنین داره Kuzing canım gaye sanga sata bulaman Ara kuzing canım gaye sanga sata bulaman Yakone gul dudana re yanor dona dona Yakone gul dudana re yanor dona dona Yakone gul dudana anor dona dona Yakone gul dudana anor dona dona Yakone gul dudana anor dona dona Yakone gul dudana re yanor dona dona yoramını korup koydum Şeberimon kocasıyla yoramını korup koydum Vurmasamım bulayda İştingi koyup koydum Vurmasamım bulayda İştingi koyup koydum Yagona gul Yagona gul Yagona gul Dudona meyanor dona dona Yagona gul dudona meyanor dona dona Yagona gul dudona yanor dona dona Yagona gul dudona yanor dona dona Yagona gul dudona yanor dona dona Yagona gul dudona yanor dona dona
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the songs. This next song that we're going to be presenting and performing is basically, it used to be the Afghan national anthem. So it was similar to this, and then of course they changed it, just to compromise and stuff. But this next one is basically the old Afghan national anthem. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one as well.
دا وطن موزنده دا افغانستان شیرین زبو جردو محیطو جردو باریک میو جردو شاهیزمو جردو شاهیزمو جردو باریک میو جردو تو آمدی تایبو ما آمدم پشت بو تو آمدی تایبو ما آمدم پشت بو اردوی با کردی مزم اردوی با کردی مزم شیرین زبو جردو شاهیزمو What do you know, Jaradu, Jaradu? Garhar takamistor malaraude taza taza uluna pritsalur malaraude larshan garhar takamistor malaraude taza taza uluna pritsalur malaraude taza taza uluna pritsalur malaraude شراب شرنارواد فرهد بد بلتو بجول گلنا پمارواد دیارغم غلطوما کمیستور مال راوڑے تازه گلنا دریک سلور مال راوڑے درشن گرهار تکمیستور مال راوڑے تازه گلنا دریک سلور مال راوڑے تازه گلنا دریک سلور مال راوڑے بقلا دي كوثر ناس دي فرهد بد بلتو بجور گلنا يوي مشتل قبلي زان سنگر وينا کمیستور مال راوڑا تازه گلنا دي سلور مال راوڑا درشن گرهار تکمیستور مال راوڑا تازه گلنا دي سلور مال تازه گلنا دي سلور مال راوڑا تازه گلنا دي سلور مال راوڑا
Song that we're going to be performing tonight. It's the lyrics is from Rumi. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with Rumi. That's the lyrics, and the composition is an old composition by an Afghan singer named Nain Nawaz. We'll be performing that. Hope you guys enjoy.
باز جویم روزگار وصل عشق بشنو از نی چون حکایت میکنم از جدایی عاشقایت میکنم آی نای نوای جاودان آی نای نوای جاودان آی نای نوای جاودان
Ahmad Fanous on vocals and harmonia, Elham Fanous on piano, Hamid Akbar on tabla, and Mehran Fanous on violin. Let's give it up. We are so lucky that we have them. My name is Ariana Hellerman. I am the curator and conceptualize the Accordions Around the World Festival in Bryant Park. A few people have asked, how did this come about? Why accordions? And also, especially, you didn't see an accordion just now. Our definition of accordion is quite loose. It's more of a free reed instrument festival. So as you just saw, we had harmonium, which is known in Afghanistan and South Asia. But we also include the bayan, which is Slavic from Russia. We've included the bandoneon, which is from Argentina for tango. We've included so many different button accordions, which the style is very popular in Latin America and Mexico and Colombia. So it's really celebrating the fact that we have so many styles of this type of music on an instrument that, a free reed, from the free reed family that comes from all around the world. So that is what the festival is about, just in terms of the instrument. But in terms of the concepts behind it, I would say ultimately it's about love. This is not a festival that is about the best of the accordionists in the world, although we definitely have them in New York City, and we definitely have them right here in Bryant Park every year. But this is really to showcase the fact that we have so many immigrant communities in this city, and we need to put them in the middle of New York City on a central stage and allow them to share their culture with the world. So I would say, again, this is about love, and this is about tolerance, and this is about understanding. How this came to be, Ethan Lurcher, who I hope is out there, formerly of Bryant Park, contacted me a few years ago and said, what do you know about accordion? I had just come back from living in Colombia, and I had gone to the famous Festival de Vallenato. For those of you who don't know, vallenato is a very, very famous form of music from Colombia. And accordion is front and center. And I used to have a blog called Ariana's List, and I used to write about free cultural events all around the city and share anecdotes about really special experiences that I would see. And I wrote about this festival because I had never seen accordion revered in the way that I saw it in Colombia. In this country, I think with time, we kind of have begun to poo-poo the accordion. People think of yesteryear. And apparently when the Beatles became popular, that's when accordions became not as popular. So to see such emphasis and love of an instrument was something that was so beautiful to me. People would play air accordion in the streets during this festival. I'd never seen anything like that before. And so in writing about this, Bryant Park contacted me and they said, what do you know about accordion? And I said, it's just fascinating how so many different music forms are played use this instrument to play very diverse styles of music. Bryant Park had wanted to bring accordion to this park because Dan Biederman, its president, had been in Paris and loved the experience of walking in the gardens and stumbling upon the accordionist playing serendipitously, romantically, and he wanted to create a similar experience. The issue was that no one was coming to the park to stumble upon an accordionist, and so we conceptualized this series. And it has been such a beautiful, beautiful 10 years. We celebrated our 10 years, even though we haven't been here for the last 2. And for the last 3 days, we've had 30 accordionists in different pockets of the park, soloists, duets, trios, smaller scale, performing each week simultaneously. So people could choose their own station and listen to the music that would come to them, or they could chase after the style of music that they wanted. And it's just really beautiful that we're able to have so many artists participate in this series, and especially so many different communities represented through this series. So up next, we do have, and also just, sorry, there's so much to say, and there's so much time with this changeover. I also just wanted to make note of this festival this year in particular. Obviously, the world has gone through a very tumultuous 2 years. And I think since we were dark for 2 years, this makes this particular festival even more relevant and really important. And in thinking about what to put on this stage, I think, as I said earlier, I wanted to promote love, and I wanted to promote tolerance and understanding, because none of us have it easy, and especially a lot of artists around the world right now, and specific communities. So it probably is apparent to most of you, but it feels really special to be highlighting artists who are recent refugees from Afghanistan, to highlight artists who are singing about Ukraine, and also featuring music from the U.S.-Mexico border, because we all just need to keep showing love to one another and sharing music and culture. So next up, we have groups from Ukraine. We are still getting set up. I'm going to introduce the first group now. We'll probably have a little bit of a break. Ukrainian culture is very dear to me. I am born and raised in this city. I grew up in the East Village on 7th Street, hub of Little Ukraine. I studied Ukrainian folk dance when I was a little girl because I grew up in that community. So it is such a horror to see what is happening in that country today, but the culture is so prevalent and important. So it's exciting that we're able to share this culture tonight. I'm going to introduce the first group, and we will probably have a little pause, and then we will continue hearing the music. Ukrainian Village Voices. Ukrainian Village Voices is a New York City-based collective of Ukrainian and non-Ukrainian singers whose mission is to preserve and revive the polyphonic singing style of Ukraine's villages. Since 2013, the ensemble has performed for various audiences in the United States and Canada in venues ranging from folk music festivals to museums, theaters, libraries, to street, radio, and webcast concerts. Ukrainian Village Voices has been featured at the Brooklyn Folk Festival, Zlatna Usta Golden Fest, Roots and Ruckus Fest, St. George Ukrainian Festival, Brooklyn International Music Fest, Yonkers Ukrainian Heritage Festival, and the Ivan Honcher Museum in Kiev. So again, we're still getting set up, but we will have them out shortly. Thank you all. Please get some beverages and food in the back. Keep enjoying this beautiful evening, and just keep practicing love. Thank you.
So excited to be here. We're Ukrainian Village Voices. We're so glad to be back at accordions around the world. Our first song we're going to sing for you is a silly song about harvesting and then harvesting buckwheat and making into pancakes, sharing it with family. The refrain is a play on the female name. And when we were in Ukraine in 2018, the Babas wanted us to sing this song again and again and again. They found it hilarious. So this is the song. This is for them.
Да як смоле моречoko, да як смоле моречoko, речука, речука, ступай варення сюди, виросла славнова, солодка криканова, Васька Васильова, Параска Данилова, Елізавета Попова, Янина Куликова, Миська Пилонова, Ядинка Миронова. Варення жита, врита, любить вареню, м'якиця на варені копачок, любить вареню дячок. Да гречаники напечем, да гречаники напечем. Речука, речука, ступай варення сюди, виросла славнова, солодка красанова, Васька Васильова, Параска Данилова, Елізавета Попова, Янина Куликова, Миська Пилонова, Ядинка Миронова. Варення жита, врита, любить вареню, м'якиця на варені копачок, любить вареню дячок. Да родиноньку все зазве, да родиноньку все зазве. Речука, речука, ступай варення сюди, виросла панова, солодка красанова, Васька Васильова, Параска Данилова, Елізавета Попова, Янина Куликова, Миська Пилонова, Ядинка Миронова. Варення жита, врита, любить вареню, м'якиця на варені копачок, любить вареню дячок. Варення жита, врита, любить вареню, м'якиця на варені копачок, любить вареню дячок.
Thank you so much. That's a tongue twister. Our next song for you tonight is a drinking song. And the mood of the song is a little bit somber. The first line of the song is something like, "Let us gather here today and drink, kinfolk, together, because we may not all be here tomorrow."
Зберемося, роди, напиймося добре, ой, бо завтра не будемо, бо не всі будемо, ой, бо завтра не будемо, бо не всі будемо. Ой, тепер я тут, а завтра поїду, ой, ж буде припадати коло мого сліду, ой, хто ж буде заплачу, сею самою. Дите, вороженьке над головою. Дите, вороженьке над головою. Ой, випиймо, браття, та й будем сміятися. Ой, випиймо, господине, нехай журба згине. Ой, випиймо, господине, нехай журба згине.
So the following tune we're going to play is from the Hutzul region, and it's a dance folk tune called Arkan, which was traditionally danced only by men around a bonfire to showcase who could go the longest, which would equal to who could have the most stamina to fight in wars. So here's to Arkan.
Arkana!
For you. We're very happy to be here. Thank you so much for having us. This last song, we're honored to be here. This last song is about a woman who does not want to spin her wool into her ball of yarn. Instead, she'd much rather be out having fun. Thank you.
Голова болить, пошла би я, похмелилась, милий не велить. Ой, ой, опа-па, кажу, горе не біда, Боже, горе не біда, моя доля опака. Ой, ой, опа-па, кажу, горе не біда, Боже, горе не біда, моя доля опака.
Поїхав мій милий у далекий степ, а я тою ходилицю обзавелку геп.
Лежи, кудельниця, поваляйся, а я піду на весіллю погуляйся. неділя воскресний день, а я п'яна, понеділок на похмілля пролежала. Ей, о, папа, каже, горе не біда, може, горе не біда, моя доля отака. Ой, ой, папа, каже, горе не біда, може, горе не біда, моя доля отака.
А вівторок 3 клубочки намотала, у середу 3 ниточки та й напряла. Ей! Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. I wish we were here to entertain you. But while everybody's setting up for the next wonderful act, we just wanted to remind everybody that the war is still going on. And where there's a lot of joyful and humorous songs, there's also a lot of songs of sorrow. So thank you for all of those who support Ukraine and continue to have your thoughts with Ukraine. Please, if you can, good will win. So if you can find your own organization that helps out, support them. Don't start talking about it. Don't stop talking about it. I'm an ICU nurse by day. UVV kind of takes off the sorrow from my life. But there's a wonderful organization in New York called Razom for Ukraine. That's RAZOM. They're doing wonderful things from 2014, volunteer-based, volunteer-run. So if you are at a loss of where to donate or what to do, feel free to reach out. I know there's also a lot of other wonderful organizations and people who've come together and are doing just wonderful things. So thank you, everybody, for this. We also have a lovely UVV member in the VIP section who has CDs. If you wanted to procure one, she's jumping up and down right now. There he goes. That's Uliana. She has wonderful stories, so feel free to come up to her and get a CD. The proceeds from the CDs are also going to Razom and also to support the refugees at the Polish border. So thank you, everybody.
And also, if you would like to procure a digital album, all of our sales, whether it's CD or digital-based, on bandcamp.com for Ukrainian Village Voices. Everyone is donating all their money. Our label, we're donating all the proceeds are going to Razom for Ukraine. And she did not mention, but she's a huge, huge volunteer at Razom. I mean, incredible work that she does with medical relief in Ukraine today. So thank you so much for listening and supporting.
Let's hear it again for Ukrainian Village Voices. And just a reminder, it's Razom. So please take out your phones, Google them, because we were just having a conversation before. The war has not ended, and there's still a lot of support that's needed. So please consider making a donation and supporting them as well. We're getting ready for the next group, who I'm going to introduce, but I also just wanted to talk about the fact that we just had a very traditional music from the Ukraine, and what we're from Ukraine, and what we're about to hear is very much steeped in the traditional, but it's a variation. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm super excited, and I hope you will be as well. They're going to get ready. I'm going to introduce them now, and we'll have them on when they're ready. Balaklava Blues. Balaclava Blues is the brainchild of Mark and Marichka Marchik, creators of the multi-award-winning guerrilla folk opera Counting Sheep and leaders of the mighty Lemon Bucket Orchestra, Canada's notorious 12-piece Balkan party punk massive. Falling somewhere between a traditional song cycle and a full-blown techno show, the duo fuses Ukrainian polyphony and other folk traditions with EDM, trap, dubstep, and more as a launching pad to explore the seemingly never-ending blues that have long emanated from the Ukrainian steppe. The two met there during the 2014 Revolution of Dignity, and ever since have dedicated their creative energy to telling the stories of their home country to the world. Their 2015 play, Counting Sheep, garnered major critical acclaim, winning several awards at the 2016 Edinburgh Fringe, including a Fringe First Award and Amnesty International's Freedom of Speech Award. It has since had multiple successful runs in the US, UK, and Germany. Balaclava Blues music is a reclamation of the violence perpetrated on their home country. Through their music, they redesign and remix physical and psychological oppression and question how and why it continues to inform who we are and what we can become. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, but we're looking forward to welcoming them to the stage soon. So hold tight. We'll see you soon.
сіли, тут вони пали, до землі припали, до землі припали.
Тут вони сіли, тут вони пали, до землі припали, до землі припали. Тут вони сіли, тут вони пали, до землі припали, до землі припали. Тут вони сіли, тут вони пали, до землі припали, до землі припали. Тут вони сіли, тут вони пали, до землі припали, до землі припали. Тут вони сіли, тут вони пали, до землі припали, до землі припали. Тут вони сіли, тут вони пали,
До землі припали.
Don't tell me what to do. You shoot me, I shoot you.
Bryant Park, what's up? Just gracias, buenas noches. For the next 30 minutes, we got you. Here we go. Yeah! Hey, hey, New York! Let's see those hands up in the air, y'all! This is Friday night! And we're gonna show you what it's like to be Ukrainian right now. Here we go!
Thank you. Дякуємо. I have a very strong feeling that in the last 8 months, whole work waking up with the same feeling, with Ukraine in the heart. So we want to thank you, all volunteers who are working very hard all this time to fight for freedom, not only in Ukraine, but to fight for democracy all around the world.
To me, bring my baby back to me, yeah.
Give me money, give me land, give me something for my hand. Give me money, give me land, give me something for my hand.
For her and one for me. Don't you know your love ain't free now? See no evil, blind and harm. There's no such thing as false alarms.
Give me money, give me land, give me something for my hand. Give me money, give me land, give me something for my hand. Дівчина моя вірна, ой, вийди, вийди. Дівчина моя вірна. Give me money, give me land, give me something for my hand. Give me money, give me land, give me something for my hand.
Shelter and a meal. Give me love and let me heal.
Дякуємо. Thank you so much. I will tell you a story. I have a brother. He's my younger brother. His name is Max. And now, in this second, he's fighting in a front line in Ukraine. In a military language, it's called point zero, which means your enemies is right here. Of course, he's scared and we're scared, but we're also very proud of him, of his decision to fight for our land, for our people, to be able to sit here and under this peaceful sky, for all Ukrainians who are now spending day and nights in a strangers' homes. Of course they feel welcome, but we want to dedicate this song for all people who really wants to go home.
And you know what they say? They say home is where the heart is. Am I right?
Yes, that's right.
And so we want to send our hearts out to all those people who right now want nothing more but then to go home, and to all of those people who might never return.
Дякуємо.
Marichka and I, we met in 2014 during the Revolution of Dignity on Independence Square in Kyiv. Our first dates were literally on burning barricades, singing requiems for the first boys who were shot and killed at the hands of corrupt riot cops. And I'm telling you this not to put a damper on the evening or to cast a shadow on the situation, because in the end, we found each other. We found love. And that's really important, because it shows no matter how dark situation may seem, love always wins. Thank you all very much for making space for Ukrainian music and culture on your stage, in your city. Love will win, Putin will lose. We have one more song for you. This is for everyone who's ever felt trapped. Y'all can sing along with us if you like.
Thank
for Ukraine right now. For peace and democracy around the world. Let's see those lights. Oh, Bryant Park, I feel you.
калина похилилася, чогось наша славна Україна зажурилася.
Дякуємо.
Thank you all very much. Please do come and talk to us. We're going to be hanging out in front over here. We'd love to tell you more about what you can do, what we can do, and just spend the night together. Thank you so much. Dobranic.
Let's give it up once again for Balaclava Blues. Gosh, so amazing. Thank you, everyone. As we wrap up, we have one more band this evening. We're going to take a little pause just to get the stage resituated. But in the meantime, I wanted to invite a very dear friend, kindred spirit. Some of you may know her from her TV show, which just launched its 5th season, I believe yesterday, 2 days ago. She'll tell us more shortly. But my good friend, Michela Malazzi from Bare Feet with Michela Malazzi. Welcome. Michaela is an Emmy Award-winning, has an award-winning show, and we're really thrilled to have her here, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about what she's working on and what the season has in store for us.
A big round of applause for Ariana for putting this together. This is an amazing evening. I mean, how lucky are we? Balaklava was incredible. Ukrainian Voices are incredible. Ariana, thank you for having me. Hi, New York. How are we doing? I can't hear you. How are we doing? There we go. Okay. My name is Michaela Malazzi. As Ariana said, I have a show on PBS and here in NYC Media called Bare Feet, where I travel and dance around the world. Ariana and I have worked together. We've done live events together. I was here at the Accordions Around the World Festival right before COVID. But we have a new season of Traveling the World Within the 5 Boroughs of New York City, which is airing now. Because I love my city. Who loves New York so much as I do? It's the best city in the world, right? And what you can do is travel the world. Well, we don't use Metro cards anymore, almost. You can just use your phone. But you can travel the world within the 5 boroughs. We go to Little Sri Lanka out in Staten Island. We're with the Garifuna community out in the Bronx. We're celebrating Carnival in Little Caribbean out in Brooklyn. In our older episodes, we've done dancing in Little Ukraine. And it's a beautiful, beautiful journey of traveling the world right here in our 5 boroughs. And we saw the urgency of capturing these stories when the city was opening up after lockdown. And so I hope you can join me in these adventures as I travel through dance. You can watch it on your local PBS station, Channel 13, Channel 21. We're on Channel 25, NYC Media. And if you've cut the cord, don't worry, you can still watch us as well. We're on Roku. We're on the PBS app. We're on all of the apps. You can go to pbs.org. But you can follow me at travelbarefeet.com. And we do live events. We do them with Ariana. We do them with the Downtown Brooklyn Partnership. So you can dance with me, because I can't be the only one having so much fun dancing around New York City. You guys have to join me. So that's it. I hope you guys check out Bare Feet if you haven't. If you have, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, Ariana. Again, this is an incredible evening. We had the best weather tonight. With it, we really got lucky. We really got lucky. Thank you, Ariana, for having me.
Thank you, Michaela. As we prep for the last bands of the evening, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Again, thank you to Bryant Park. Bryant Park has been a savior to artists during the pandemic. Some of the first concerts that took place in the city were right here in this space. So we need to keep supporting them, giving them a lot of love. Dan Fishman, who is in charge of all this, has been an amazing partner. Renesti, Maeve, everyone on the Bryant Park team has been phenomenal. So a big shout out to them. A big shout out to all the parents out there. My parents are not here tonight, but I feel like you just all deserve a lot of love for bestowing us with love. So thank you for all of your love. And I think just generally this night is about love. Love wins. Balaklava said it best. Love always wins, and so I hope if you leave with nothing else this evening, aside from kick-ass music, you'll just remember that message. So I'm gonna introduce the last band. We're still setting up, but they will be on shortly, and this is exciting. And for those of you who don't know, tonight or today is Mexican Independence Day. So we need to show a lot of love for our Mexican brothers and sisters and just have a party. I expect to see every single one of you up and dancing shortly. And especially for a Selena cover band. What's better than a Selena cover band? So this group that we're about to announce is called Cinco de Sa, the music of Selena. Cinco de Sa, the music of Selena. Yes, let's just give it up, because Selena in general. Amazing. And this band also, you're in for a total treat. This is their Bryant Park debut. I would say some of the best musicians that we have in New York City playing music. They each individually play music from so many different cultures, and we're in for a treat that they're all here tonight for this group. Cinco de Sa, the music of Selena, is a project that honors the music of the late and beloved Selena Quintanilla Perez, bringing to life many of Selena's best-known songs of love and longing. Just as the Queen of Tejano transcended racial, cultural, and linguistic lines, this diverse Brooklyn-based band does the same, made up of well-versed musicians who typically play in the Latin, Balkan, Brazilian, klezmer, rock, and classical scenes. So I'm going to shout each of these musicians out because they each individually deserve so much love. Jenny Luna will be on vocals. Jenny is also a longtime participant in the Accordions Around the World series, playing solo accordion, although this is not what she'll be doing this evening. Sky Steele on violin, synthesizer, background vocals. Barry McLean, background vocals. Joshua Camp, our featured accordionist, also on keys and synthesizer. Viva Di Concini on guitar. Michael Winograd on clarinet saxophone. Neil Ochoa on percussion. And Ashley Byer on drum set. So you are in for a treat. We are going to dance. We're going to dance to end this evening. So thank you again, everyone. Accordions Around the World happens every year. We hope that you'll join us when we have the soloists around the park, but also for this finale. It's always such a joy. We all do this for you. So thank you. Have a good evening, and we'll hear from Cinco de Sa very soon. no further ado, Cinco de Sa, the music of Selena.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Qué humareda que nos tiene ahogando, la gente se pregunta, nadie sabe qué es. Un carro viejo que viene pitando, con llantas de triciclo y el motor al revés. En la esquina yo esperando, como siempre su novia fiel. Mis amigas se están burlando, murmuran cosas de Carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes de tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes de tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Miren muchachos que no me arrepiento y tampoco me avergüenzo yo de mi galán. Aunque está pobre tengo un carro viejo, me ama como reina un hombre de verdad. Y aunque tenga unas carcachas, lo que importa es que voy con él. Tampoco será el más guapo, pero sí es mi novio fiel. Au, carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes de tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes de tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes de tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes de tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes de tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no nos vayas a dejar. Si vienen a bailar, pues vamos a gozar. si vienen a dormir, salgan fuera de aquí. Este es el ritmo de mi cumbia que te va a mover, la cumbia que te traigo te dará a placer para que muevas tu cuerpo de la cabeza a los pies. Y ahora que estamos de fiesta, replica todo este oh, oh. Hey, hey, no me dejen sola, este reventón es para toda la bola. Si vienen a bailar, pues vamos a gozar. Si vienen a dormir, mira, salgan fuera de aquí. Yo no es para ningún flojo. Si aún está sentado, tira la silla a un lado. Baila sin parar, hay tiempo de descansar. Baile para ti, quiero verte sudar. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá. Es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá. Es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Miro alrededor y algo estoy notando, que hay unas personas que no están bailando. Baila, baila sin parar, hay tiempo de descansar. Este baile es para ti, quiero verte hasta sudar. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Mira, Juan no se puede ni mover, pues le empiezan los aplausos, mucho no va a retraer. Mira, María no se mueve de sus días, es lo que te pasa siempre si comes muchas tortillas. Mira, José, pues además está sentado, se tomó mucha cerveza y ahora camina de lado. Mira, Rosa no se quiere levantar, porque creo que a la mira no le vayan a quitar. Baila, baila sin parar, hay tiempo de descansar. Este baile es para ti, quiero verte hasta sudar. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Muévele, muévele y alto, muévele, muévele y alto, muévele, muévele y alto, no le muevas tanto, alto. Alright, oh yeah, alright, oh yeah, alright, oh yeah, alright, oh yeah. Baila, baila sin parar, hay tiempo de descansar. Este baile es para ti, quiero verte hasta sudar. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Me mueves para acá, me mueves para allá, es el nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia.
Thank you. Muchas gracias. It's really nice to be here with all of you on this Mexican Independence Day. Feliz Día de la Independencia de México. All right, eso es.
Como la flor con tanto amor me diste tú, se marchitó, me marchó. Yo sé perder, ay, cómo me duele. Muchas gracias. We're going to slow it down for you now. Y brindarte felicidad. No me queda más. Si tu regreso hoy sería una imposibilidad. Y esto que no era amor, lo que hoy niegas, lo que dices que nunca pasó, es el más dulce recuerdo de mi vida. Lo más lindo, el más grande amor, y aunque siempre lo renuncies para mí, fue lo más bello. Aunque siempre lo renuncies para mí, fue lo más bello, fue lo más bello. All right. I hope you're ready to keep dancing. Okay. Siento algo que me mueve un ritmo juntos los dos. ¿Qué importa que digan tu padre y tu mamá? Aquí solo importa nuestro amor. Te quiero, amor prohibido, murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades. Amor prohibido nos dice todo el mundo. El dinero no importa en ti, en mí, ni en el corazón. Oh, baby. Aunque soy pobre, todo esto que te doy vale más que el dinero, porque si es amor. Y cuando al fin estemos juntos los dos, ¿qué importa que digan también la sociedad? Aquí solo importa nuestro amor. Te quiero, amor prohibido, murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades. Amor prohibido nos dice todo el mundo. El dinero no importa en ti, en mí, ni en el corazón. Oh, baby. Amor prohibido, murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades. Amor prohibido nos dice todo el mundo. El dinero no importa en ti, en mí, ni en el corazón. Oh, baby. Amor prohibido, murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades. Amor prohibido nos dice todo el mundo. El dinero no importa en ti, en mí, ni en el corazón. Oh, baby. Thank you, muchas gracias. problemas ya. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to Ariana and Bryant Park for having us here to perform for the Accordion Festival, which is always such a great event, and it's so nice that this is back live in person. We have a couple more songs for you tonight. Thank you so much for being here with us. Cada día es igual por mi pasillo. Nunca llego a mi puerta sin oír el chiflido de un chavo que me dice que me está esperando. Lo que él debía hacer es ir y darse un baño, y un aburrido me detiene otra vez. Y yo le pido interés cuando de pronto sale del ascensor la imagen de mi sueño, que yo quiero para mi dueño, el chico del apartamento 512, que hace mi pobre corazón fatal. Es a que le hago cartas noche y día que no puedo entregar. El chico del apartamento 512 es el que me hace tanta muda y más. Desde que yo pienso y sueño noche y día, él solo es. Y un viejo me invita, chica, ven a verme. Y le digo, no me caen los viejos ramos verdes. Y camino a mi cuarto muy lentamente, con la esperanza de verlo. Y cuando sale a caminar, me saluda con una sonrisa que de veras me conquista. El chico del apartamento 512, que hace mi pobre corazón fatal. Esta que le hago cada noche y día que no puedo entregar. El chico del apartamento 512 es el que me hace tanta muda y más. Desde que yo pienso y sueño noche y día, él solo es. Pero hoy por fin me he decidido de verdad todo mi amor a contarle. Toco su puerta y se me enchina la piel, y me contesta una güera y mi corazón se quiebra. El chico del apartamento 512, que hace mi pobre corazón fatal. Desde que le hago cartas noche y día que no puedo entregar. El chico del apartamento 512 es el que me hace tanta muda y mal. Desde que yo pienso y sueño noche y día, él solo es. De veras que sentí mi corazón quebrándose cuando de repente me preguntó, ¿buscabas a mi hermano? El chico del apartamento 512, que hace mi pobre corazón fatal. Desde que le hago cartas noche y día que no puedo entregar. El chico del apartamento 512 es el que me hace tanta muda y mal. Desde que yo pienso y sueño noche y día, él solo es. El chico del apartamento 512, que hace mi pobre corazón fatal. Desde que le hago cartas noche y día que no puedo entregar. El chico del apartamento 512, el chico del apartamento 512, el chico del apartamento 512. I'm going to introduce the band to you. On violin and vocals, we have Sky Steele. On guitar, we have Viva de Cocina. On conga, Neil Ochoa. On drum set, we have Ashley Bear. On bass, we have Don Drake. On saxophone, Michael Winograd. On background vocals, Barry Lobo McLean. And on the instrument of the night on the accordion. We have Josh Cam. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And I'm Jenny Luna. Hey, yeah. Hey, hey, hey, yeah. Bidi bidi bum bum. Bidi bidi bum bum. Bidi bidi bidi bum bum. Bidi bidi bidi bidi. Cada vez que lo veo pasar, mi corazón se enloquece y me empieza a palpitar. Bidi bidi bum bum. Se emociona, ya no razona, no lo puedo controlar. Bidi bidi bum bum. Se emociona, ya no razona y me empieza a cantar, me canta así, así, así. Bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi. Cada vez que lo oigo hablar, oh, oh, me tiendan hasta las piernas y el corazón igual. Bidi bidi bum bum. Y se emociona, ya no razona, no lo puedo controlar. Bidi bidi bum bum. Se emociona, ya no razona y me empieza a cantar, me canta así, así, así. Bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi. Hey, yeah. Rapakachaman, hey, hey. Cuando escucho esta canción, mi corazón quiere cantar así. Me canta así, cada vez que lo veo bajar. Cada canción, mi corazón se enloquece, cada vez que lo veo cantar y me empieza a palpitar así, así. Bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi. Como la flor, tanto amor, me diste tú. Se marchó y yo te perdí. Pero ay, cómo me duele. Ay, cómo me duele. Como la flor, tanto amor, me diste tú. Se marchó y yo te perdí. Pero ay, cómo me duele. Ay, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi bidi, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum bum, bidi bidi bum. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
Do we got time for one more? All right. Tenemos otra.
Bueno, tenemos una más. Tengo una foto de ti. Siempre en la noche antes de dormir. Está media rota, ya se está borrando. Por tantas lágrimas que estoy derramando. Es todo lo que me queda de tu amor. Solo fotos y recuerdos. Tengo un recuerdo de ti, que siempre me hace tan feliz, de aquella fiesta en que te conocí, ese tímido beso que te di, es todo lo que me queda de tu amor, solo fotos y recuerdos. Foto de ti, que beso cada noche antes de dormir, y es todo lo que me queda de tu amor, solo fotos y recuerdos, y es todo lo que me queda de tu amor, solo fotos y recuerdos. Fotos y recuerdos, fotos y recuerdos, fotos y recuerdos, fotos y recuerdos. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Good night.
Music of Selena. Let's give it up for them again. Y feliz Día de Independencia a todos los mexicanos. Thank you, everyone. Here's Dan. Have a good evening.
Thank you again to all of you for joining us on this Accordion Festival. What a wonderful night. Let's give a round of applause again for Cinco de Sa. And let's give a round of applause for all of the amazing bands tonight. Heart of Afghanistan, Ukrainian Village Voices, Balaklava Blues, and of course Cinco de Sa. What a wonderful night. Thank you again so much for joining us. Thank you again to our partners in Bank of America, and thank you again. Just what a wonderful night. Good night.